you heard players will be coming from Moeller, but Coach, can we have you make a general comment about the game, and then we'll open it up to questions?
Obviously disappointed, sick to my stomach. These guys have given their heart and souls to get to this point, and bring that title back to Moeller, and we fell short. Self-inflicted wounds, I thought, got the best of us, and the things that we emphasized that we weren't really able to do. But give a lot of credit to them; they kind of forced us into that as well, and just every time we thought we had a moment where we could come back, didn't quite happen, and we just never felt like we got momentum throughout the game, and that kind of started with that fourth down call that I made, and then after that we just couldn't really bounce back from it. But this team will bounce back in the future. We will. I know that. I know the men that we have in that room, in that locker room, and these juniors and sophomores and freshmen, they're going to let this fuel them, and we will bounce back. I know that.
Questions?
What did Liberty do defensively in that first half?
I mean, we've been able to create a lot of explosive plays throughout the year, and we just weren't able to do that. I don't think we ever really got in rhythm offensively to be able to make it happen, and never got in rhythm and never really got anything going. And that was kind of the gist of it. I mean, they did a really good job. I mean, they do what they do, and they do it really well. And there's a lot of power in that. So kudos to them for doing it. And they were able to get a lot of pressure on our quarterback. And we just felt behind, so we kept trying to throw the ball and get down the field. And probably could have been a little bit more balance on my end, just trying to get us down the field. But like I said, every time we felt like we had a little bit of momentum, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot, and huge momentum shift. And I felt like they had it the whole game, and we were just grasping at it and just couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Coach, you had a big forced turnover on that fumble recovery in the second quarter to cut your deficit to 14-7 going into the half, and then you had the fourth down conversion, and then you were driving down the field before the fumble. So
Yeah.
Would you say that was a big play that really shifted the momentum in the third quarter?
Which one?
The fumble when you guys were driving, looking to tie the score in the third.
Yeah, I mean, any turnover is it's a momentum changer, but that's not the reason why anything happened, right? That was one play. And the game's full of about 60 plays. They won more of those than we did. So it wasn't just one play. That's not how it was at all for us. There was a lot of plays that we didn't make, and plays that they made, and they were able to, capitalize them on. But it wasn't just one play that happened.
Coach, like always, with the runner-up teams, you're here for a reason. You have one of the toughest schedules in D1. You've got Mr. Ohio football leading the way, and then you run into a buzzsaw. Ultimately, this kid was out of sight. This Andrew Leonard kid, he was out of sight tonight. When did it get to a point in the game where you felt like you was having troubles with this kid?
I felt more trouble with 21 running the football, and number 6 is a great player. Leonard's a great player. He's able to extend plays, and he made a lot of good throws at critical times. His escapability is something that gave them life, throughout the game, which we knew that going in, and we knew that was going to be a challenge, and that's what good players do, right? Like, even though when you know it's going to happen, they're still going to make a play. But I thought their offense did a great job with their quarterback, the receiver, their running back. They all made plays at the right time, and I think it was their whole offense overall did a good job.
Thanks, Coach.
More questions?
Roman, what do we remember most about this season, this journey, just being with your teammates, especially?
Yeah, just the time spent with these guys over the past 4 years. This was obviously a big game for us, and we couldn't come out on top. So it just really makes you look back and remember all the times you spent, the hard days, all the hard work you've put through over the off season, and during the season, the cold practices, the hot practices. It makes you remember all the good times with your friends. And when you can't come out on top like this, you know, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Any more questions?
Coach, you spoke of their defense, and you said they do what they do. You're talking about the blitzing and everything that they do mostly?
Yeah, I mean, they're a one high defense, and they play, you know, a deep shell to take away the explosive plays, and they do a good job of that. And the ways we try to attack the holes in it, it was we were having trouble, you know, just getting there and getting open. And their pass rush is really good, which, you know, whenever that's happening, it gets you off your mark, gets you off your timing, and so nothing ever gets in the rhythm and gets in the flow of anything. So the combination of their front seven getting pressure and then their coverage eliminate any explosive plays for us to run by anyone. That affected us.
Okay, we all set here?
Can I say something real quick about these guys? Like this senior class is unbelievable. We had 7 captains. I love them all to death. And it's not just like this senior class. Anything we asked them to do, they did it. No questions asked. They gave great effort. They're model citizens that like you would want your daughter to date. All these guys, they're unbelievable. They're absolutely unbelievable. And they're gonna go off and do great things after this. This would just be a little blip for them, but they're gonna go do great things. I know they will. And this won't define them at all. I love this group. I love these seniors. These leaders have done so much. And I just can't say how proud I am of every single one of them. My words won't ever show the true meaning of how much they mean to me and mean to Moeller. I love you guys. All right, thank you for all you did. All right, sorry.
Thanks, Coach. Folks,